Standard Chartered has moved into what we now call sustainability. In other words, this is not something that is outside our core business, it's integral to our core business. So the whole sustainability agenda is how do we make sure that as a bank, what we do in terms of our core business actually meets the needs of various stakeholders, whether it's our clients, whether it's the community, whether it's the regulators, and our staff as well. So sustainability is a much more broad and encompassing concept. Uhuru Farm project was quite unique in many ways. We looked at it critically. We saw that in fact by going down that solar route we would be achieving both an energy efficient as well as a cost efficient model, which in the end has actually helped the client to achieve those two objectives.
We started this farm 8 years ago with just 3 hectares of greenhouse growing roses for export mostly to the Dutch auctions, and now we have 17 hectares of roses which we export directly into wholesalers and chains of flower shops around the world to 63 different countries. The power is very expensive. When you start a new business, you're obviously very aware of all your costs, a big pressure on the business. So we were just looking at ways to become less reliant and to be more sustainable, to find a greener solution. The solar came out as a better option for us, particularly because it's much cooler up here at this high altitude, and that's the perfect environment for solar generation. So we had existing facilities and securities with Standard Chartered. So we decided obviously to approach them for finance on this project.
We didn't know that solar energy could be utilized for commercial activities, but through his explanations he was able to demonstrate that this is the way to go.
The solar system saves us around between 30 and 50% of our monthly power bill, depending obviously on the amount of solar radiation, the conditions that we have for generating power.
I would urge other banks to be more innovative. Our customers are becoming extremely innovative. Our customers are well traveled. So when a customer comes with some of these requests, just don't say no, because it follows out of your traditional banking, the traditional banking facilities that you give. You need to interrogate, listen to the customer, and then see possibilities.
A sustainable financial initiative which KBA launched recently is very, very important for the banking industry, because what we want to have is a level playing field. We want to make sure that all players in the banking industry adhere to these minimum standards in terms of sustainable finance. As Standard Chartered Bank, we are very pleased at this initiative. We think we've already been adopting sustainable finance initiatives globally as a bank. The fact that the Kenya Bankers Association has spearheaded this for the local market to enable local players to all come on board and have a minimum standard in the industry is excellent. It's a very good initiative which we support fully.